Hey everybody, and welcome to BioS3 TV. Today is March 4th, Sunday, and we just got back from the Arnold Expo weekend. As you know, every year we go to the Arnold Expo and we check out the new supplements that are coming out, the new products in the fitness industry that are coming out. And they give it a lot of samples and stuff like that so we can try them ahead of time and see how this stuff works. And then we review them on here on BioS3 TV. Now, we went to the Expo early, well, we got there about 12 o'clock on Friday. We rolled in and we decided to watch, on the main stage they had the Figure Pros, the IFBB Figure Pros. So we're watching the Figure Pros and me and my girlfriend Carrie, and she says to me what I think she says is, "Girl dropping brownies behind you." So I turn around and look, there's like this little girl standing behind me. I couldn't hear with all the people in the place and yelling and stuff. So I said, "What?" And she just kind of, waved it off like, whatever, don't worry about it. So I turn and look and this little girl's trying to see around me. So I kind of move aside and we start having a conversation with her, and turns out she's competing the next day. So she's this little tiny girl, and I ask her, "Are you competing with the bodybuilders?" And she laughs and "Oh no," she said, "I got a big muscles under this little coat and stuff." Very cutesy kind of little girl. So she says, "No, my name is Nicole," and we introduce herself, so we have a conversation. She just walks away. So then my girlfriend Carrie says to me, "Do you know who that was?" Well, this is after I asked her if she was doing bikini. I said, "No, I don't know who that is." She says, "That's Nicole Negrani." So at this point I'm like, "Her? Who's Nicole Negrani?" So as it turns out, Nicole Negrani is the Bikini Miss Olympia. She's the best bikini competitor in the entire world. That's like me going to Bruce Lee and saying, "Hey, do you do karate?" Like, come on, let's face facts. So now I felt like the biggest knucklehead in the world that I just talked to the best bikini competitor in the world. So I had to go find her, which I felt like such a knucklehead, and apologize to her. She was very gracious and she was real cool and stuff. And she went on to compete the next day. So, that was probably the biggest spaz of the whole weekend, getting to meet Miss Bikini Olympia, not knowing who she was. So Nicole, if and when you watch this, I'm sorry about that. So the rest of the weekend we get to see other friends, Brad in the Animal Cage, who's a friend of ours, Rob over at the Protan booth, my friend Jerry Beck, who his Iron Asylum line, which you guys have seen me wearing his stuff. You can get his stuff on his website, ironasylum.com. His Train Insane will remain the same. This is one of my favorite shirts. I had to pick up another one this year because they changed the graphics on the front. And also a new company that he's helping with sponsorships are Combat Muscle. This is a friend of his that was actually in Afghanistan in the military for a couple of years, and when he came back home he wanted to start a company. He started Combat Muscle, and Jerry is helping him with these t-shirts and this company. So you can get both these things on their websites. So on to the supplements that we saw. There was some new stuff out. Some old stuff that's been revamped, like the bicep blaster that you used to see Arnold using. It was a piece of metal on a strap, like a leather strap. He would put his arms in and he would do curls. Well, now they have like the BT blaster or whatever. It's that thing spray painted red, fire engine red. All of a sudden it's a new product. So it's not new, but it's something that they're promoting on the market. Supplement wise, we have a new supplement called the Curse, which is a pre-workout energy drink, which we're going to try this one out. I just thought the label was really cool, so I figured I'd give it a shout with the skull and stuff on it. They got methyl hex 4-2. This stuff, the way they were explaining it to us is like, I don't know, it's like rocket fuel in a capsule. They're saying this stuff is just like amazing, makes you more clear, it drops weight, suppresses appetite. It's basically like your one-stop, like get in shape in a pill type thing. So we'll give those a try. And of course, Gaspari's new Vasotropin, which I think this has taken the place of their old Super Pump that they had, or their Plasma Jet rather, which you would take before the workouts with the Super Pump. The biggest new product that I found, which I'm actually going to give a try, it's called Power Sugar. Okay, when I saw this thing I was like, this is going to be the dumbest thing ever, Power Sugar. But then I actually stopped and looked at it and checked out what it's all about. Now it has xylitol, which is like a sugar alcohol that burns like a sugar alcohol. It also has D-ribose in it. So basically taking a teaspoon of this stuff before your workout increases power ATP output. So let's say you're doing bench presses and stuff like that, you would take a tablespoon before, maybe one during. I don't know. It's brand new. It tastes very sweet. I tried the product there. I decided to buy the bag and give it a shot to see, how it really works, like in its application. So we just rolled in. It's nighttime. It's like 9 o'clock at night now. So we're gonna, just get everything settled down and wrap up the Arnold weekend. So you're gonna see some pictures below this on the blog. So check those out of the Arnold. So for BioS3 TV, we'll see you guys soon. We're out.